And I'm here to talk to you about some of the subtleties of bucket works from our Blast-Off series. First thing you need to know on the setup is you need to have at least 4 players, and you're going to want to have 4 buckets. I just have 3 here to show you just kind of the distance between what the kids are going to need as far as playing from bucket to bucket. That's the first thing you want to have comfortable for them to be able to do when they're playing, to go from bucket to bucket when they're playing. And most everything on the treble clef C space on top. You're going to be playing on top of the bucket. You're also going to have rims. All of the rim parts will be played on the front part of the rim up here. You're also going to be playing on the sides, right side, left side. You want to make sure again that there's enough room between the buckets so the kids aren't hitting each other's buckets or sticks. And some points where one player is playing bucket to bucket to bucket, and the other player maybe just keeping time on the sides, bring those in a little bit more, and then give the other players room to play on each other's bucket. You also have, there are spots where there are foot stomps, depending on, it's another thing you want to make sure and have is you don't want to mess up any gym floors or any auditorium floors. If you want to put some kind of plywood down would be good, best, because there is a section in one of the features where they do play on the floor, a very subtle thing. So you want to be careful not to mess up any floors or make any basketball coaches upset about doing that. So the other thing is there are some bucket kind of stomps or slams on the floor. In the piece bucket stomp, there are some stomps as well as another one. But on the bucket stomp, you're going to have a slide, which is basically you're going to be doing. And I think in bucket stomp, there's an F and an L and an R underneath where you're stomping, which basically just means in front of the player. F is for front, and then the L's are over to their left, and then the R's are obviously over to the right. So I think the particular spot in bucket stomp is like that. And another little setup item in bucket stomp is to have the players coming out. Player 1 comes out, and then bucket player 2 comes out separately, just from the wings of the auditorium. That 4-bar repeat section in the beginning, or 2-bar repeat section rather, can be played as many times as you want to have player 1 come out and play it a couple of times, and then player 2 comes out. When they come out, also, they can, on the last time that they're playing the 2-bar repeat pattern, that's when they can go down on their knees, put the bucket down on the floor to play the first stomp parts that, or slam parts that are going to happen. They can either do that and play on their knees, or they can have chairs set up in front of the buckets. Either way will do. So thanks a lot for buying Bucket Works. We hope you enjoy it.